Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I have a 4-row knitting pattern for which I have cast stitches in the multiple of 4 plus 2. So I have cast 4 5s are 20 plus 2 22 stitches and have worked 2 rows of knit. That is not the part of the pattern. Now let us start off with the first row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, after that a knit. Now from here we are going to start our repeat pattern. Yarn forward to number of pearl. So what we did is the edge stitch, after that a knit, and then 2 number of pearl. From there our repeat pattern starts. Yarn backwards. Now the 2 stitches are there. Behind the 2 stitches, from the hole there we pull up a loop. It has to be a loose one, and then we work 2 number of knit. So that's the sequence. Let's repeat. Yarn forward, 2 number of pearl, yarn backwards, 1 and 2. From behind the 2 stitches we are going to pull up a loop. From behind the 2 stitches there is a hole. From there we pull up a loop, and then we are going to work 2 number of knit. So this is all we have to work in the first row of the pattern. That is 2 number of pearl, yarn backwards. From behind the 2 stitches down there we are going to pull up a loop and work 2 number of knit, 1 and 2. Let's do that again. Yarn forward, 2 number of pearl, 1 and 2, yarn backwards, 1 and 2. From behind the 2 stitches down there, 1 step below, we are going to pull up a loop. Let's do that, and then work 2 number of knit, 1 and 2. Finally 4 stitches left. Yarn forward, 2 is going to be pearl, after that 2 number of knit. This is to balance the pattern. So our first row is complete. Let us move on to the second row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to work a pearl. Now from here starts the repeat pattern. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward, a pearl, and now the 2 stitches there, those we are going to shift. The second stitch is going to come in the front from the back side of the work. After that we are going to work them together. This is what we are going to repeat for the second row of the pattern. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward, a pearl. Now 2 stitches are there. From behind, the second stitch is going to come in the front, and now we are going to work the 2 stitches together. Yarn backwards. Let's repeat. 2 number of knit, yarn forward, a pearl. Now we have 2 stitches there. The second stitch is going to come in the front from the back side. Now the 2 stitches are to be purled together. This is how we are going to repeat again. 2 number of knit, yarn forward, a pearl. Now the 2 stitches are there. Shifting of the stitch from the back side. The second stitch comes in the front. After that we are going to purl them together. Now 4 stitches left. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 2 number of pearl. So the second row of the pattern comes to an end. Now we are going to move on to the third row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to work a knit. From here the repeat pattern starts, starting with 2 number of pearl, yarn backwards. We are going to work 2 number of knit. After this we are going to pull a loop as we had done in the first row. Right there at the bottom there is a hole. From there we pull up a loop. That's it. Yarn forward, 2 number of pearl, yarn backwards, 2 number of knit. Once that is done, we are going to come right below the stitch and there is a tiny hole. From there we pull up a loop. Yarn forward, 2 number of purl. Let's repeat again. It's 2 number of purl, yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, 1 and 2, and from right below there, from the tiny hole, we are going to pull up a loop. That's done. Yarn forward, 2 number of purl, 1 and 2, yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, and from below down there we are going to pull up a loop. Actually, it's very easy. You can easily locate the hole down there. After that, 4 stitches left. 2 is going to be purl to balance the pattern, and after that 2 number of knit. So our third row is done. Let us move on to the 4th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to purl. Now yarn backwards. From here starts the repeat pattern. Is going to be 2 number of knit. Yarn forward. We are going to purl the 2 stitches together, 1 and 2, and then a purl. So this is what we are going to do. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, 1 and 2, yarn forward. Let's purl the 2 stitches together. After that a purl. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, 1 and 2, yarn forward. Let's purl the 2 stitches together. After that a purl. Yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward. Let's purl the 2 stitches together. After that a purl. Yarn backwards, 4 stitches left. 2 is going to be knit, yarn forward, 2 is going to be purl. So the 4th row of the pattern comes to an end. So this is how our pattern looks once the 4 rows are done. I hope you liked this simple and beautiful pattern. It is a 4-row pattern. Stitches have to be taken in a multiple of 4 plus 2. So thank you for staying till the end. If you all have liked the video, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it's bye for today.